Right, and I'll start recording again. Okay, so, hello and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. This is the Kholek Suneater campaign. We just finished the Araby one. Last time, Altdorf is a smoking ruin, as is a fair amount of the northern part of the Empire. Well, I say that. You can see where we've been, and you can see the settlements which are being built, popping back up like mushrooms behind us. So after taking Altdorf, razing it, getting a huge amount of cash in the process, or favor, I think we're just replenishing our losses. We spent a lot of it on research. We now have Unholy Communion, which increases the income from all buildings by plus 75%, next to 25% on Blessings of the Dark God, as well as other bonuses, reducing the recruitment time for all of our demon units as well, which is very nice. We'll be going for the Demonic Pact. And then I'll probably go through into the favors of the Dark Gods over here so that we can get some of these, as they improve the various units we've got of the gods. The favor of Nurgle is particularly nice because it improves casualty replenishment rate. This the Nurgle one, the Corned one, increases the income from raising settlements by 30%. This one also, the Zinch also increases Winds of Magic Power Reserve by plus 30 for all armies. And Slanesh, plus 30% campaign movement range. I like that they give bonuses for all of your armies. And also some bonuses for the Chaos unit specific. Yeah, this one could possibly be a little bit better. Anyway. So we could get Legion of the End Times. The last level for the boards. I think I will get that on both of you. We also have sitting behind here, hidden, Engrim von Horseman, who we got when we raised Altdorf. He's a new legendary lord. Lord of Zinch. And we'll be sure to make use of him as I build his army towards a Zinch-themed horse. Though we'll be a fair ways until then. He has a unique building, the Cabal, which allows him to get some Chaos Warriors, Aspiring Champions, and Chaos Knights early. But I'd probably go for this one, just so that we get the upkeep reduction for them. Then we'll go for the Zinch tree over there. Does he have the... No, okay. He doesn't have the upkeep reduction because of Chaos. But that's because that's an Ultimate Chaos specific trait. And Engrim von Horseman's not from that, he's from a... another Lord pack. Okay, so you can all the nation sit here for a turn as we recover our losses and upgrade our hordes, and then we can head out and I don't know.
I'll hear you out.
Hello,
But know that you stink.
Luther Harkin. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Only a unwise leader would not see the sense in accepting these terms. Non-aggression pact. 300. Oh. You're all the way over there. What am I going to do to you? Hello, Amazons. You want peace as well? No. There is no peace. Only war. Marienburg. Yeah. Altdorf is now owned by Marienburg. Well, we'll just have to crush Marienburg. They don't know. They don't think, like, well, you know, is this a good idea to do this? Should I be taking Altdorf right while there's 3 Chaos armies on top of me? On top of it? No, maybe not. They're just like, oh, free region! Bonk. I am not at war with them, however. You know.
Yes.
And the world gets divided. Get out of here. I destroyed Altdorf for a reason. I want it to stay destroyed. Thank you. Oh, we get grave for the greedy. It's better to swim in the sea below than to swing in the air and feed the crow. Defeated Edward van der Kral. Passive ability, drunken while fighting at sea. Okay. And Kygus gets a speed plus 50% banner of swiftness. And we get an ogre blade. And an obsidian trinket. Okay. You can get putrescent expulsion. He also gets regeneration, which is quite nice. Yeah, that's just regeneration straight up. I stabbed it! I spilled its vile guts, and you know what happened? Nothing! They just regrew inside of it. We are doomed. Actually, I kind of want to get that. It'll just make him last longer in combat. And, oh, I can get the Sun Eater. Plus 2 Chaos, Corruption, and Frenzy. Not that big of a deal, but hey, Frenzy. Pregnus. You can get hard to hit or Blade Shield. Hard to hit. Egri Van Horseman. You have nothing. You can upgrade to a Warband of Chaos, though. And you can get Mountain of Skulls. Corn demands slaughter. Servants, enemies, all blood spilled serves the blood god.
Are you a god?
Are you a god? And you can get Garden of Nurgle. The gifts of Nurgle are pestilence and decay. That which festers cannot truly die. And we'll also get Reliquary of Chaos. Within the damned reliquary is stored the true weapons of power, culled from temples and secret places beneath the world. Further reduces upkeep costs. Ugh. I do like how potent the boards become with the Ultimate Chaos mod. Chaos takes a while, but if they don't deal with you quickly, it does feel like they can you can become a real force to be reckoned with.
Welcome.
Hello, Throg.
Perhaps we can barter for the souls of those you represent.
Join war against servants of Fimbuldy. I don't care about the Famir. They're not worthy of the Chaos God's attention, and they're not worthy of mine anymore either. I suppose we'll go and raise Marienburg, maybe. Wait, is Midland is owned by Marienburg? Opportunistic gets.
Ruinous powers demand.
No. But I'll raise Karaberg with Egrim von Horseman so he can get the extra, buff to his growth. Critical failure. Yeah. Hey! We're actually building your force up in there. Did you lose your settlement down here? You did. Okay, that's why. You might actually start helping me now. Okay, Kholek. Blade Shield for Deadly Onslaught, or I can get Hearts of Iron. Bigger loss reduction. Get Blade Shield. Okay, we can also now get a Great Unclean One in your army. However, I am getting a little low on actual infantry in this army, and I kind of like keeping a body of, you know, numbers. But they are good infantry unit. They are good monstrous units, and they have all the lore of Nurgle spells. Sure, get rid of the followers of slaughter. And we'll recruit a, Oh, we can't. Wow! 10,550 recruitment cost. Okay, we won't be getting one of those soon. Until we raise Marienburg. That's a lot of money. Get, I don't know. Get a unit of Forsaken? No. Highcast. How much is the, Bloodthirster for you? 9,500. And the upkeep is nearly 3,000. But that's because he's already a, Exalted Bloodthirster. He has an increase in upkeep cost for other greater demons. Like the Bloodthirster. So, you think, I mean, do you think that's ridiculous? You see the upkeep cost for, like, 5,211 for Lord of Change. 4,982 for the Great Unclean One. There's no Keeper of Secrets, so we won't be able to see what that's like for the cost of it for the Slaneshi one. We can get some more. Got Skull Takers of Corn there. Oh, your army's kind of fine. Just combine those. Get rid of them. Get them. I want to get some Forsaken in your army. They're kind of Cornish. No, I get the Followers of Corn. Actually, get one of them and get a unit of Bloodletters. There we go. 2 units of Bloodletters in your army should be useful. And then, raise Karabberg, raise Alhart, March of Marienburg, raise that. If I go down that way, I'm going to get dragged into a battle against Bretonnians. Do I want to continue my rampaging against the Empire? Attack Nuln. Go back down around there. Attack Castle Drakenhof and then move up again. We won't be able to fully wipe them out. They colonize the ruins too quickly. Unless my armies get strong enough to, like, stay around on their own. Then I'll be able to just, like, control 4 corners of the Empire or something. You assault my units! No! Okay, Azul, Immortality. There, march down to here. March down to here. Hello, Carl France. How's it going, lad? We're gonna have another big rumble along the Reich, are we?
What? I'll ignore that.
Army of von Ralkov, you have a lot of outriders.
By Sigma,
You have...
no. By Sigma, no.
Nothing too scary, really. A lot of infantry.
Absolutely not.
And funnily enough, we are kind of really good against infantry. The only thing scary is all this. Because we don't have a really good answer for amassed, ranged cavalry. Though we could use our cultists against them. But they're not fantastic. Okay. And turn. Another army will come out of Nuln and attack us, maybe another 2. We'll just have to wait and see. Nope, nope, they retreat. Hello, Teto Echo. Nope. Assault units against Abarash. Wait, against who? Only character I have. Blood Dragons declare war on Karaknorn. I kind of wish maybe if more of the Chaos faction units or lords got bonuses to Chaos corruption in neighboring provinces. That would help a bit more creating this instability. Because I could sit like here and I'd be causing corruption in Talabecland. As it is, they're pretty much untouched by Chaos corruption. Even though it's really heavy next door. Okay, go and attack Grunberg. Speed on them. Arc of Zinch on you. And Rage on you.
Ravish them! By the comet!
Kaikas, move up. Kholek.
Bring the storm!
Nuln has just the usual garrison. Okay, order resolve. There we go. Raise. Regulus gets a level. You can go there, so that you're within each other's auras. And Egrim, you can get I kind of want to get Tribes of Chaos so that you get up to speed faster, but we're going to get Shemsburn and Gaze. Frankness. It might be nice if these actually had a, the Cult Grandmasters had a, increase horde growth ability with them. That way you could, like, ship them amongst different hordes and help grow them to the point where they would, be able to sort of survive on their own more. Okay. Yep, get Putrescent Expulsion. Can you get a mount? No, you can't. Okay, okay, okay. Combine these. Get rid of this. Get a bunch of Followers of Slaughter because they're really quite good. So, let's see. We go off to Kemperbad or go to Nuln. Did they take Altdorf again? No. They probably will, though. They're like, ruins! Ruins! Mike. Hey, we get fortunate on Kygust. All the heroes descend upon us. Critical failure. I like how the highest level of that actually reduces the chance that they will have of successful actions. Yep. Yep. Okay.
This serves the dark powers.
Kholek.
Fool!
Go and attack Nuln.
Unleash chaos! Attack!
Kygast, you can join him. Egrim, you're gonna have to follow around again. Until at least you get some of the Zinch units, you're kind of relegated to backup. Just because the cultists are really not good enough for anything else other than just bodies. So, there we go. Auto, quick save, and with all this, let us attack the settlement. Wah! What's this say? The only possible way an attacker can carry one of those accursed stone forts is to advance under the heaviest barrage of missiles possible. This is where the elf forces achieved their greatest successes. The defenders unable to spread out are ripe for slaughter beneath a cloud of arrows and cannot deploy much effective missile fire of their own, hampered by the limited arcs of fire within the wall. Okay. Your doom is coming, man things. Anonymous. Oh yeah, Nuln just has a normal battle map. Hope they end up adding the battle map again to it. It was really large, and the AI did have difficulty with it, but it looked really nice. People watching on my YouTube channel was probably being a bit inundated by videos because I had a bit of a backlog, so a whole bunch of them would have become available today, and a bit also. Since I was having the technical issues that was taking up all my time, and also edit the videos and upload them. I'm glad it's all sorted now though. Those videos are a bit lower in quality though. The usual frame rate issues and so on. Well. So, let's see. They got Hellblast, a volley gun, and 2 great cannon, and also a mortar. It would be the unique buildings for the what's it called? Gunnery of Nuln, Gunnery School of Nuln, Engineering School of Nuln. Giving them that. Okay. Yeah. Position yourselves like this. The Forsaken like that. Knights of Nurgle. Go over there. Mounted cultists. Go there. Plague Bearers of Nurgle. You can spread out behind them. We've also got some new units in this army. We've got these Plague Reapers of Nurgle, which we'll have to have a look at. You can go there. You're in a Manticore now, that's right. We've got now other Shaggoth. And Chaos Warhounds. And Barbarous. You can go there. So, look at these Plague Reapers of Nurgle. They're armed with scythes, and they look appropriately disgusting. They're, what are they? Anti-large? Yeah, anti-large. Great axe infantry, bonus versus large 15, armor piercing is 5. Plague Reapers are Nurgle Warriors' elite chosen troops. Granted the most virulent diseases and carrying deadly plague hives, they reap a terrible toll on the enemy. So they have poisoned attacks. They also have Cloud of Flies, Cause Fear, Missile Resistance, Physical Resistance. It's interesting there's 49 in the squad. It's an odd number to have. I was thinking also, there's like unique, there's what's it called? There's holy numbers for the various Chaos Gods. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. I think Khorne is like 8. Nurgle might be 4? I'm not too sure. Alenesh is probably 6. And so on, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's represented in any of the skills which you can get. Okay, march up. Kholek, knock a hole through that wall. And Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, I'm gonna have to come up with a name for you. Bob. You could knock a hole in that wall. Okay. Move over there. Move like that. Like that. I didn't hear the click. So you didn't accept my command. Naughty, naughty. Okay, good. Bam.
Chaos is magic. All will be hell. Chaos come. Move fast.
March up, march up. Plague Bearers. You march up behind Big Daddy Kholek. And go there. The Chaos Hordes. I like this one, just mostly because of the variety it adds. You get to have, like, properly themed armies of chaos. These are the Skull Takers of Khorne. We haven't actually seen those. They've got interesting, like, dark red and black colored armor. And big axes. They're anti-infantry, frenzy. They also have rampage and primal instincts. Endless frenzy, actually. Yeah, they just have endless frenzy. They will never lose that. Is that wall down near Kholek? Bonk. You're gonna have to run off the wall soon. Bam! Oops. Too late. And over here. Bam! Charge up there. And there's Egrin von Horseman. Running around on the ground. Let's have a look. Yeah. Looks appropriately zinchy. I like his sword. Got a blue tinge to it. Does it have a blue like electric blue and a blue? Does it have a blue effect on it? Looks like it does. Yeah, maybe it looks like it's slightly animated. Get in there.
Chaos Sorcerer! Death!
Rot, glorious rot!
I wield forces for the god of magic.
Well, you will forces for
So be it!
the Nurgle, but, you know, pretty much the same thing, I suppose.
Chaos come! Drive their pitiful walls!
You do that.
Charge them!
Charge in.
That's what the masters bid! Yes, Lord!
Charge in.
Chosen! Kill them all! Balefire!
More stink.
What? They will cower! For the Chaos Lords! Move fast!
Wow, all those knights just sort of died there. I'm sure it had nothing to do with all the Shaggoth dragon ogres they're having to fight against. That's not something you want to see charging at you. Bloodthirster, a Shaggoth, and Kholek. Bonk.
The Shaggoth attacks! Command us!
Charge!
At your command! Moving! Going! Chaos Sorcerer!
Just drop in on them. Bonk. Okay. Oh, and they were out. There we go.
Arcane torment awaits!
The gods have abandoned us!
Destroy!
Use like, oh, stream of corruption? 12.
Yes, kill them! For the changer!
Come on, one more point. Go. See this. Whoa! Yeah, okay.
My magic is ready! Greatness awaits!
The gods have abandoned us!
There we go. Okay. And turn. And battle. Decisive victory! Ah! Ah. The defenders didn't have much chance. Actually, the people who got the most kills were the Halfling Rangers. After the mortar. Who got the most kills in our army? Kholek got 128. The spellcaster. What's his name? Something or other. Nzul got like 138. Only 5 for Barbaros. 101 for the Demon Spew. 23, 34 for the Dragon Ogres. 56 for the Shaggoth. 15 for some of the Plague Bearers. Right, from here... I suppose we should go down to Averland. Stirland. Deal with those cities. Also perhaps Altdorf. That way we'll be able to, you know, limit the reinforcements that the Empire will be able to get. Yeah, I'm surprised that their handgunners didn't get more kills against us. I don't know whether the AI actually uses them as well as they should. Sometimes they'll be facing the walls where you're attacking from. Other times they'll sort of be facing the wrong way and they'll have great swords or whatever on the walls facing outwards. So you won't be under as much ranged fire as you would normally be. Okay, loot and raise. More lovely favor. And in camp. Kygast, you can go here and in camp. And you get Furious Charge level 2. Igrim, you can get Boon of Magic, sure. Constant on yourself while you're casting. Improve power recharge rate. That's not really useful until you have more spells. Get fast protection. It's like, do you get a buff which increases your magic? Or do you get the spells which actually you'll be using the magic on? Get hard to hit level 3. Barbarous. You can get... Tireless or Scarred Veteran? Scarred Veteran. Go. What's your enchanted item you can get? Potion of Foolhardiness. It's not going to benefit you too much because you're so slow. Your charge bonus isn't that great. Get a cultist. Azul, you can get Swarm of Flies. And get Mark of Nurgle level 2. And Kholek, Deadly Onslaught. Okay, any buildings we can get? Nope. 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 Right. End turn. We could probably also recruit another lord. Each lord we have now will actually help us a lot more because the buildings which give us income will be giving us a lot more income because of our research we've got. It's just keeping them around to the point where they'll be able to get those buildings, which is the bigger issue. I did also mention I think it's Decomposed, I think, the expanded rosters mod for Chaos Dwarves, that the Chaos Dwarves were suffering from the attrition effects of... Yes. The Chaos Dwarves were suffering from the attrition effects caused by horde infighting for the Chaos Warriors, which didn't feel right. I don't even really like that mechanic in the base game. I've said before, because it forces you to have your armies early on apart from each other, which is kind of when you need to have them together. But later on, you can have them join together because they're all Chaos Warriors and not Marauders. So, I'm not sure. As I did say, I wasn't sure whether it was all of the Chaos Dwarf warriors which were affected by it, but at least the lords were affected by the army infighting. So, don't know whether it's been fixed just yet. Probably not, but let's see. Lensburg, Wurtbad, Wissenberg, Dottenbach, Averheim. Renstadt's owned by the Karazakarak. I think we should go to Wurtbad. So we'll move. You see. We go right. Yeah, we'll go raise Flensburg and we'll go past Whip, and then we'll go to Wurtbad. There. And go there. And encamp. I know they don't need any movement to encamp, it's just habit, leaving 25%. Can I recruit a hero? I would like to have a hero wandering around to explore for me a bit more. Yeah, Kygast, you can recruit a champion of Khorne. Yeah, Fury of Khorne. Blood for the Blood God.
The gods of chaos.
Go. You can get Favored, Assassinate, and Specialist. So maybe you'll be able to off some enemy heroes. We'll probably have recruited a bunch of other heroes, but Nagarond declares war against Wintertooth. Oh, okay, we're at war with Nagarond now. Where's Nagarond? To declare war on Wintertooth. Wintertooth are up here, are they? Yeah, they are. Nagarond owns these regions up here. Maybe they're sailing across from up there over to Norska. Ah, the wounded barbarous again. Ah, damn you. Oh. Military alliance negotiated between the Grudgebringers of Reichland and Carrickhearn and Talia. I see an Empire army up in Hergig. Altdorf's been taken back? Yes. Altdorf's been reclaimed by Reichland. Didn't take long. Okay, we see Wurtbad. It doesn't have a garrison in it.
For the gods of chaos.
March up here. Have a look around. What do you see?
Not likely.
Balthasar Gelt sitting in Wurtbad with great cannon batteries, grand mortar batteries. That's a lot of artillery.
My lord Singh
Flensburg doesn't have walls. Kygast, you move to here. Kholek, go there. Egrim, you can attack Flensburg to get the growth bonus. There we go. Yep.
I will destroy.
And in camp, you can get Boon of Magic. You could have actually gotten Scheming Mastermind, but get that next time. Move to there. You can get Favored, I suppose. So that it doesn't possibly succeed against... I mean, that's increasing chance of wounding aggressors, not decreasing the chance that they'll succeed. Get Blade Shield. Here we go. Do we have any buildings we can build? No. No. Yes. We can't get Nurgle buildings just yet. Going to get Unholy Legion. Get Unholy Legion. End turn. Military Alliance of Nagaron and the Cult of Pleasure. And the Cult of Sotek performs the Rite of Sotek. I could probably send, like, Kholek and Egrim up to Webbad. Oh, here comes a army. Elspeth von Draken. I'm ready myself. Top knots are destroyed.
Ruinous powers demand.
Peace treaty. Nope. Ah. I have to look through my heroes and see which ones, if any of them, have destroy walls. Because I've rather grown quite fond of that. Let's see. You have settlement, assault garrison, assassinate, and assault unit. You have assault garrison, assassinate, assault units, assassinate, assault units. Same, and same. Hell, sorcerers. Steel technology, wound to block army. Okay, we don't get a hero which is able to knock holes in walls. Elspeth von Draken's army. Things.
I will not obey.
The Empire armies! The Empire armies! They're coming! Don't you just love it? And they've all stopped just outside of my range, so I can't actually attack them. You can bet that they can reach me. Oh boy.
I will not obey.
No.
How can you move? Can't tell how far you can move here because I'm in the way.
It shall be.
Don't move.
Now they will see.
You move to here. Okay. You can move to there. Kholek, move to here.
Bring me to the storm.
Maybe
I refuse.
Boris won't get involved in the battle.
Lord of mountains, we shall weave the fates.
Okay. And okay. You can get another building. What would I want on you? Mound of Blades. Reduces your upkeep. Or we could get Chaos Troll layer. We could also get Chaos Troll. Chaos Giants, which have Wall Destroyer. And Galroch, the first Chaos Dragon. Get Mound of Blades. End turn. And we'll have to weather the Empire attack. At least maybe it will just be 2 armies. Another army will come up from Webbad. Military alliance of Lothern and Talia. Are they not actually attacking me? Nope, they're not. Hey, cool. We can attack Webbad, destroy it, get rid of one of the armies. Caron declares war on the Barrow Legion. Confederates Paravon. Flaming Scimitar declares war on the Awakened. What? Rotblood tribe declares war on servants to chaos. I mean, I kind of want to stay allied with the Rotblood tribe. I feel they have more potential because they can take settlements and Servants of Chaos can't, but yeah, sure. Servants of Chaos, just like random chaos around.
I'll ignore that.
That is a lot of artillery. 3 grand cannon batteries. Grand great cannon batteries and 3 grand mortar cannon batteries. Hellstorm rocket battery, Hellblaster volley gun, and a normal great cannon. These grand batteries are added by the ultimate chaos mod I mentioned last time. They have more cannons in them. This has 3. These have 9. 9 mortars each in each of them. And you can get ones for Hellstorm rocket batteries and for the Hellblaster volley guns as well. Oh boy, it's a lot of fun. We can kind of get them as well. Up here, we can get a Chaos Bolt Thrower battery, which has 9 in it. Also, Pleasure Cannon battery with 3 in it. Or the Doomfire battery, which is 3 Hell Cannons. And Plague Cannons, which have 9 Plague Cannon batteries. Quite a lot. I haven't actually used those. Okay, so Kholek Suneater. How do you feel about crushing Wordbad? They obviously kind of feel confident about their situation. They haven't moved from there. Let's show them the error of their ways, shall we? 50-50. It could go either way, really. I mean, they do have a pretty good army. Just great swords. Reiksguard Knights, Demigryph Knights, and artillery. Could I continue the siege for a turn? Probably not. They've most likely got their armies down here. And we would have to siege for 2 turns. Forest retook Nuln. Elspeth is over there. Does Averheim have a garrison in it? No, it doesn't. You're all the way over there. 1 turn, 2 turns. We'd have to wait 2 turns for them to start taking attrition. You would come and attack. May as well just attack outright. Again. Get it over and done with. Destroy Wordbad! I mean, we've got the forces to do so, and all their cannons don't mean much. This battle. Okay. So, yeah, this is the map which I played a battle on. I was talking about where I played as Egrim von Horseman with a Zinj army with some beastmen against 2 Empire armies. Except the one, there's actually 2 versions of this in the custom battle map list, and I think it's actually listed for Wolfenburg, not Wordbad. I could be wrong, but there's this one which is a reduced version, and there's a larger one which is a full, and it actually extends down here more. It's got like a little another plaza down here, and there's a ramp leading up onto this raised area, but down here. We might be able to see it off the map on this. This one is actually much more confined. You can only go up here and around here. But the other one, as I said, I think there's another gate down here, which you can attack. So, where should we attack here? This way, that way. Wonder how much of the walls we could destroy. This looks really neat, but some of the fancier cities, they have a lot of walls which you can't actually knock down because they're either the corner blocks which you can't destroy, or the towers which you... When you destroy a tower, it doesn't leave a hole. Which kind of means that, want to knock a hole in the wall, you rather limited. Or option. Yeah, we can actually destroy walls there. Destroy walls there. Yeah. But you see, you can't destroy the corner parts. This is where it extends out to. See, there's this. And this here, it actually goes up to here on the full map. There's the capture flag over here of this ramp area there. Avenues. On this map, this is just outside of the area. I suppose to make the map a bit smaller? I mean, it's all there still anyway, but that's not part of the map. If we attack here, a wall there, and destroy there as well. There's actually one tower destroyed there already. Now reinforcements are coming in from up there. Can I move you over to here, please? Oh. I'm tempted to attack over here. I think I will do so. This army's quite small. We don't need a lot of space to move around. Position there. Position there. Hide in the forest. Come on. There you go. Like that. Like that. Like that. That. All the Nurgle units will hide in the forest. Chagos can't hide in forests. Or dragon ogres, they're too big. Okay. Oh, we still don't have our
Chaos sorcerer. My magic
barbarous.
is ready.
Where? Okay. There we go. Right. Start the battle. They're all going to be on the walls here? They are. They know we're over here. Move up. But no one's over here. Okay. Charge. Charge. Ow, 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 ow. Foe seeker. You seek the wall. The wall is your foe. Boing. Why do they insist on sending units out of the walls to attack us? Okay. Pause. Gotta reorganize all these troops. There. There we go. So you array like that. Array like that. Array like that. You can attack the gate. I suppose you can attack there. You can attack there. You can attack there. You guys can just move there. Rot, glorious rot. Ow, 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 ow. My poor dragon ogres.
Clean magic. A fine order.
Retreat. Charge.
Kill them all. I am at
There we go. You can just turn around and attack these great swords and all that. What's guarding the central area here? Just cannons. Masses and masses of cannons. That bright wizard, actually. Nope. It's confused. Stream of corruption. Oh, boing! Bounced off the walls. Lightning strike them. There we go. That's what should have happened. Through the gate. I think you are. Where do I want you to attack? Where do I want you to attack from? We don't actually have a choice. We have to attack from this angle. Because there's no walkway the other way. So we can't actually attack the central part. Or we can go up there, but over here we can't.
Chaos is magic. Death has never walked before. Invite their souls. Tremble. Yes, kill them.
No. Don't know what I want to do with you.
Moving. Noble's pestilent glory. Ditch his will. Very good. Kholek Suneater. Very good. If the gods did it.
Well, it's just bunched up around here. Come on. I've knocked holes in the walls. Make use of them. There we go. I mean, at least the edge of the map's really close here. So when they break, they'll all flee off the map.
Chaos Sorcerer. Good.
Charge him!
Sorceress might.
Stupid mortars.
Chosen!
It is time.
Slay every mortal!
The
Attack them.
summoning begins.
We serve the gods! Kill the Southerners!
That artillery is out.
Chaos Knights! Move fast! All will be destroyed! Ride the bone!
Deal with that, Witch Hunter. Bonk. You're gonna have a headache in the morning. Oh, you can go to the garden here. Maybe. Bah!
Chaos Sorcerer!
No, not that. Fleshy Abundance. Oh, I can't cast it on myself. Damn it.
Balefire! Seed of blood! Chosen! There will be done! I'll break them!
Okay, I'm just scared by all this.
Sorcerer! Going! Ultimate sorcery! Commandos! Putrefaction on them!
You're gonna get shot by so many cannons.
Moving!
Or at least help a little bit.
Going! Seas of blood! The circle attacks! Chosen! Such a holy sentence! Chaos Sorcerer!
No, not my sorcerer.
To ruin! Going!
Get out of there.
Moving! Moving! Going! So be it! At your command!
No! You all done over there? Nope. Nah. Shoot your own demigriffs. That's a good plan.
They are wavering! Push them back to their foul longships!
For the Chaos God!
I had a nice army at one point.
Attack! Sorcerer Lord!
Okay, they're broken. They've shattered. Charge up here. Ow. More losses. Who would have thought? You need speed. Cause as many casualties against them as you can. Charge up. You're just getting hit by cannons. Now you're hitting the cannons. Splat. There's Balthasar Gel. Hello, little human. Oh, my bloodthirst is over here. Hello, lad. Glad you could join us. He's really, really fast. A lot faster than you'd expect. I feel he's maybe a bit too fast. Like, I feel like the 60 speed he's got isn't actually how fast he actually is. I think Balthazar did more damage against his own army there than he did against us. Well, the Nurgle army's pretty much completely destroyed. But we won. All that's left is mopping up all of the crew. So much crew! 99 crew for the Grand Water Battery. As I said, I like the idea behind them, but it's a little ridiculous. Oh. Makes sense to have so many cannons if you want to attack a city, but it really means you can get through the walls and towers more, but in a defense like this, it's just constant bombardment. Okay, in battle. Pyrrhic victory. Ui! 365 kills for Kholek. 78, 66, 77, 75, 8, 13, 24, 53. 333 for their Hellstorm rocket battery. 244 for their Grand Mortar battery. 83, 73, 0, 10, 1 for their cannons. I'm glad the cannons weren't able to shoot at us more often. Yeah, pretty much all the casualties they caused were from that mortar battery, their Hellstorm rocket battery, which wasn't even a grand one. Grand Hellstorm rocket battery. Yay! Those are fun. I think they can get them. I'm pretty sure they can get those. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, since it really just does it for all the artillery, not just a select few. We'll have to wait for Azul to get back. Pretty sure he's immortal. Only wounded. Kholek's army is pretty badly injured. I'm gonna have to, Thankfully, I don't think Kygast's army was badly injured, so we've still got him as a reliable force. If the Empire comes and attacks us next turn. But also, because of the upgrades we've got, we can recruit Invincible in one turn. We can actually recruit our better units pretty quickly. Should I get... I don't really need the horde growth on Kholek, and the casualty replenishment rate, that's like 10%. I think I'll get the money. We'll be able to make better use of that. Even though having a bit more casualty replenishment next this turn would be nice. Okay. Armor piercing. You can get that. There we go. XP. Pyrrhic victory. Yep. So yeah, 10% casualty rate or 30,000 gold. 1,000 favor. Balthazar gold. Plus 6 armor for all units. Siege expert. Come, men, into the breach, I say. Plus 4 leadership when laying siege. Kill them! Kill them all! And through. Okay. Camp. Just make sure that we're all bunched up together. There we go. And... we could actually get a great unclean one. Unit capacity is 1. But I kind of want to fill out the army again. So what are we going to need? A unit of Knights of Nurgle. Get some Warriors of Nurgle. Get these. That's all that we're going to be able to get. Actually, yeah, get that. There we go. We'll get a great unclean one. You can get the reliquary of chaos. And what are you getting? Harness mutated beast. Let's get favor of the dark gods since we have the money. End turn. Lothern confederates all to the Law Masters, and we encounter the Wrath of Nature faction. It's popped up on the map somewhere, did they? Reichland's not attacking us? Oh, there's Boris Todbringer. Karaza Karak, Confederates Karak Azul. Throg's probably going to ask me to go to war against Servants of Fimmelneed again. Yes, no. I feel like going up to Talabecland and getting rid of Hergig again, because I want to help Rotblood tribe grow, but that's not a guarantee that they'll do that if I give them the opportunity. But if we could encourage them, we'd have an ally in all this. And also they'd be able to claim territory and help prevent the Empire from claiming it. Because at the moment, whenever I raise a settlement, Empire really just comes and takes it again. Okay. Go. The Spawn Tide. Minus 50% cost for Chaos Spawn. Hey. Okay, Kholek Suneater. You can get... Got cavalry. We're still waiting on our heroes coming back, so I'm not going to recruit anything too major for you. Get another unit of Forsaken. Oh, we actually lost the Demon Spew. Actually, get the Summoners of Rage. That's thematically appropriate for you. Yeah. They have Chain Lightning bound, which is quite nice. Okay, so Boris is there. Emperor's Wrath, the Grand Cannon. Just have all that. Let's go for... Favor of Nurgle. Disease, rot, decay, and pestilence is what comes from the favor of Nurgle. And... Highgast goes up a level. Let's get... Heroic Killing Blow, or Kill, Maim, Burn! Let's get Kill, Maim, Burn. The mightiest of Khorne's followers can whip themselves up into a truly terrifying orgy of violence. Cannot use if leadership is broken. Recharge if engaged in melee. Imbues fire damage. And also gives the effects Kill, Maim, Burn for 30 seconds. Plus 50% melee attack. Plus 50% charge bonus. And plus 50% weapon damage. So yeah. His melee attack is nearly 100. So he gets 50 on top of that. Charge bonus is 120. So he gets, what, 60 on top of that? And weapon damage is 567, so he, yeah, gets basically like 250 on... No. Yeah, 250 on top of that. And then Endless Slaughter reduces the cooldown for that for 25%. This is every 200 seconds. And it lasts for 30 seconds. I use it all the time. Very nice. Egrim. You can't get anything. Do I want to recruit another lord? Sure. Let's get a demon lord of Slaanesh. Favors Slaanesh. Increased speed. Alluring. Yes. Go. Kuha Death Metal. Oh. Chaos Lord of Slaanesh. Heart Divine, Voice of Dark Gods, Ecstasy of Slaughter. Pain in battle is just another of Slaanesh's great indulgences to enjoy. Constant on self and ally. In 0 meters. In active if in melee. How that works. Only units right next to him? Disabled if leadership is broken. Replenishes hit points of combatants. Okay. So it's like the Thirst. Barded Chaos Steed. Steed of Slaanesh. Which is just a really... which is a faster horse in this. So in the tabletop they're actually like... Let's see. 2 things here. Okay, there's Fiends of Slaanesh, which are like centauric beasts with crab claw in their hand. And then there's, I think, the Steeds of Slaanesh, which are like big snake thingies. With weird sort of elongated mouths. Immortality, Rivalry of the Dark Gods. This version. Increases upkeep for Khorne unit. Eye of the Gods, Devastating Charge, Thick-Skinned, Blade Shield, Deadly Blade, Foe Seeker, Woundmaker, Guard Veteran, Tireless, Expert Duelist. Increases the melee attack and defense a bit with a reduction of hit points, and Ignore Pain. Followers of Slaanesh often torture themselves and each other. The pain is just another step on the path to greater excesses. For 13 seconds it gives him regeneration. Okay. I don't know, would that work with this? Maybe. Get Marcus Slaanesh, which increases speed, leadership, but lowers melee defense. Devoted to Slaanesh, speed increase, melee defense decrease, and Pain Aura Allure of Slaanesh. Constant around self, affects enemies in range, 35 meters. Nearby enemies have their will sapped, slowing their movement. Minus 25 speed. His senses dulled, this warrior is forced to further and further excesses to please his patron, Slaanesh. Champions of Slaanesh. Champion of Slaanesh gives an increase in speed, makes him unbreakable, and gives enables ability Enrapturing Spasms, which is actually a spell, I think, available to sorcerers of Slaanesh. For 30 seconds, targets an enemy unit. Affected enemies are overcome with ecstasy, becoming oblivious to their surroundings and impending demise. For 30 seconds, minus 50% melee defense, minus 50% melee attack, and unbreakable. Yes, Perverse Aura, which constant around self, increases the stats of your allies slightly. Rapturous Pleasures, which is a improved version of Perverse Aura. Delightful Pain. An Augment for 43 seconds increases melee attack and defense by 36, or 34 and 36, and also gives poison. And Agonizing Torments, which lowers the cooldown on Delightful Pain. Dominating Presence. Disciples of Slaanesh, just improves Slaanesh units. Rally. That is the same, I believe. And this is all, I believe. Oh yes. You can see, I think these lords are more focused on being like a duelist. Or an anti-infantry type, but not to the degree of a bloodthirster. Also, they're sort of better at leading their troops than other ones. We'll get We've got 4 points to spend. Can't get that. And he'll be taking quite a lot of damage, but gets bonuses. And then gonna get dominating presence. And voice of the dark gods. Eye of the gods. And route marcher. Those are pretty boring things to get, but well, camp and get rid of tribal relic, and we'll recruit a whole bunch of cultists again. You have anything unique in your building tree? I don't think so. You have the Harem of Slaanesh and the Perverse Palace of Slaanesh for the Slaaneshi units. But yes, could also recruit a hero for champion. Be quite nice. Or a sorcerer. Get access to the law. Luring and confident. Get a Bile Kilgore. As you come with -1/2 enemy leadership. So, Law of Slaanesh. Have I gone over this? Aura of Acquiescence. I think I have. Causes fear. Affects an ally unit. Causes fear and gives them a imbues their attacks with Allure of Acquiescence, which lowers melee attack and defense by 30%. Bliss and Torment, as they take damage or while they're in melee. I suppose it improves the Winter Magic power regeneration. Hysterical Frenzy causes damage to all units, enemy and allies, and increases their weapon damage and melee attack. Delirious Excruciation makes them unbreakable, allies and enemies. Increases weapon damage but decreases damage resistance. But again, I don't think the damage resistance works like that. I don't think you can make a unit take more damage. Only fire weakness, I think, can go into a only fire resistance, I think, can go into a weakness. I don't think the other resistances can go into extra damage. Ecstatic Seizures. This unit's stricken with overwhelming seizures and becomes unable to move. Like Net of Amintok. I don't think it hurts them. It doesn't say it does. Evasion, Expert Duelist, Magical Reserves, Slicing Shards, causes severe damage to combatants. This is a direct damage spell, so it's not like a magic missile. It's like a Milkos Mystify Miasma. But I believe it does a really nice amount of damage. And you cast it on units. The interesting thing is with it is that you cannot target enemy units with it unless their leadership is above 0. I'm pointing at my screen here. Like, people can see that, but so you cast Slicing Shards on fleeing units to deal a lot of damage to them, which is rather situational. But I suppose if you make a unit flee, cast it on them. I don't know how it would work on a unit if they flee because of terror, because that's sort of fleeing without their leadership being low, I think. Cacophonic Choir, -30 leadership for 6 seconds on enemies in range. Pretty nice. Arcane Conduit. Yes, these as well. Yes, Unbreakable. So extra Winter Magic, Speed, and Miscast Base Charm. And so on and so on. Aura of Acquiescence. And I suppose we'll get each of them. And Evasion. Cacophonic Choir, or whatever it's called, is really nice. Just -30 leadership. Bam! Okay. Hey Empire, how many of you are going to attack me? Or are you going to try and take Flensburg? There's a ruin there. You could take it. It's ripe for the taking. Nobody's nearby. Nobody would care if you took it. Not going to attack me, are you? Because you're not in overwhelming numbers. I think we'll go back up to Talabecland. They haven't allied with Altdorf yet. Or confederated with Altdorf. It's only a matter of time. Probably as soon as I declare war on them, they're going to confederate. Oh, speaking of which, there's their army. Rakodrak gets a military alliance with Vashnar's conquest. Karak Nuln gets a peace negotiated with Torgovan. Oh. Oh. This.
Your empire dominates all.
Not something you see too often, really.
Could you rival the gods themselves? I think not. Fool.
Actually, this could be a bit of a problem.
No, please. I've done everything you've asked. How can you cast me aside?
All abhors to the great deceiver.
Yay! Not something you see too often, because you don't tend to play as Chaos that often. Now, where's the armies going to spawn? Right there. It's only one army. The treachery of Zinch. Treachery! Lord of Change, servant of the Chaos God Zinch, has emerged to challenge Archaon's position as the Everchosen. Archaon's nowhere to be found, however. He's hiding under a rock somewhere. It's Kholek! How like Zinch this is. Not for nothing is he known as the Great Deceiver, the Changer of Ways. Ever does he seek to guide mortals along paths destined to increase his own power, showing favour to those who use cunning or influence to manipulate and control the world, and watching in delight as his conspiracies unfold. Master of subtlety, his plots are infinitely complex and interwoven. He is the principal architect of secret alliances between his brother gods, and also the Lord of the Grand Betrayal. Through his servant, he has guided your advancement, watching and waiting until the moment is ripe to make his own move and sweep the board clear. The Lord of Change is his pawn, with whom Zinch will chastise the Everchosen, thus giving the great Deceiver preeminence over the other Dark Gods. As the wearer of the crown of dominion, anointed by all the Chaos Gods, Archaon must withstand this Lord of Change's onslaught and fulfill his destiny as Lord of the End Times. Well, he's not actually here, so Kholek's just gonna have to, you know,
Manipulate me.
smack this birdie in the head with his big hammer. Or the Empire might deal with the problem for me.
Not your truth.
So it's Sarthoriel the Everwatcher. Level 40. I don't think his army is going to be too much of a problem for us. Maybe.
Choose me, master.
Going
There is only
You can join Kuhad Death Metal's army.
Praise
Hello, Helmut Furbach. How's your day going? Mine's just
I can dissuade you.
possibly a bit worse.
I'll slaughter in your name.
Can we see your army? Chaos Warriors, Hellbirds, Chaos Knights, Chaos Troll, Spawn, Chaos Trolls, Doomfire Battery, Chaos Giant.
Ready.
Can we, like, assault your units, assassinate you? Assault units isn't going to help that much, is it? Not really. Assassinating is not going to help either, just assault. Yay, how many did we kill? A reasonable amount. No, don't assault garrison. Assault units. Increase the amount you can kill every turn. If you keep getting that, if you keep using that, I feel like you'd end up being able to hurt an army quite a lot with that. Okay. How many turns will my 3 turns. Horace is there. Wow. Why are you so badly injured, mate? What happened to you? What do I do about you? We can't chase you down because you're just going to flee. We sort of have to wait for them to decide they're going to attack us. Because if we get to here, and even if we could attack him, we'll just flee. And probably flee to here. I can't chase that far. Get rid of all this. How the vampire counts have fallen. Eyes are shut and still owned by the boot. Warwick.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Maybe I should have let Middenland, what's it called, Marienburg, keep Altdorf. That way, at least the Empire wouldn't take it back. Okay. Let's go up here. I'm just going to check which one of you go the shortest distance. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Oh, hello. Griswold von Salterhofen. 4 armies just decide to move towards you.
You need a boon.
There we go. How's it going, lad? Assault units assassinate. Oh. Probably recruit another lord. Another hero, not another lord. Actually, they're not at war with them. No, I think this army, I was kind of surprised that it said, I thought that they were at war with them, but, because that looks like it is. But I believe Sarthoriel is only ever at war against me. Other factions won't declare war. They're kind of our problem to deal with. And it's only one army, so we can deal with it pretty easily. But, yeah. And thus the advisor died. Luther Huss is just obsessed with the ruins of Flensburg. Keep searching them. I don't know what he's looking for. Something. Oh, Talabheim, or Talabecland, Paints Flensburg. Flensburg, the Talabecland Empire? Reichland declares war on the Rotblood tribe. Let's go rescue our Rotblood allies, shall we? Oh, there's another army in there.
Warrior of Sigmar.
By the comet.
Okay, Kholek.
Bring the storm.
Move to there. I didn't recruit any army, any units in Kahal Death Metal's army. Move to here. Move to there.
I cannot.
And turn. And turn. can join those up. Kick those two. And replace them. High Gust. Get rid of them. And recruit another unit of them. There we go.
Now is chaos.
You're fine, you're fine. Bigger von Horseman, you can get Glass Bastion of Zinch. Impossible Fortress. Ah, that's the name of the capital, which was in Warhammer Online. That will allow us to get Warriors of Zinch, which are they're basically normal Chaos Warriors, except they have a ward and magical save, magic save, and ward save and a magic resistance. Silver shield. They also have magical and fire attacks, which is pretty nice. Do we want to get that now? I go for this. Go for Shrine of the Dark Gods. No, don't just get money. The Cabal would be nice, but I feel that's more useful later on because it doesn't give us any upkeep reduction. That's minus 20. This is only minus 10, and we'd have to wait for 5 to get that. I could wait one more turn and get a Ruinous Host. Might do that actually. Okay. Cool. Get more cultists. And Kylos hasn't been moved.
Let's be about this.
Okay. In turn. Oh, hello.
Powers demand your utter dis.
120, 1,200 and a peace treaty. No. And Moors is still around, so is Clan Scryer. Oh, Stirland re-emerged. I suppose it's a bit of a benefit to destroying the settlements because they end up giving them to their own faction again, but they'll probably confederate pretty quickly back into the Empire.
I have stepped into.
Yeah, peace treaty. Nope. Blood Dragons declare peace with Widrioth. Wrath of Nature is destroyed. Ooh, they actually have got some units from the Ultimate Chaos mod. Chosen Swordmasters. Pregnus. We're now immortal. Kholek. Talabecland has reinforced walls.
Servant of the faith.
And their garrison is oh. A bit expansive?
Sigma forbids this.
They don't have water batteries though.
This serves the dark power.
Yep.
To ruin. Slaughter.
Let's build siege towers. Airgrave von Horseman. You can Go up to here.
Go now.
Camp.
Have my promise.
Get Ruinous Warhost.
Have my faith.
What's his name? Death Metal. Kuhar. Go to here. Camp. You can get tribal gathering. I suppose you can recruit some more bodies. And Kaigast. You can go over here. I said go there. You within range? Good. Go there. And then camp. Check that everyone's within range. Yes they are. Okay. And I think we'll wait on the equipment. Ooh. Hello.
Not likely.
Will you stop attacking them to attack me? This could be a big old fight.
I will not obey. No.
Will you be able to get across the river?
No.
I don't think you'll.
Impossible.
You would be able to get within range. Will you attack? Will you help Talabecland though? Because they're not the same faction. They're Confederate. That's the answer to everything. Okay, let's see. Because the Empire's going to be moving now. First. Then Talabecland's going to move later. Reichland is Empire. Auckland emerges. Elspeth von Draken comes back. I don't think they defeated... Oh, no, they did. Hochland emerged in Brass Keep. Okay. Well. So much for helping the Rot Blood tribe. And I think I'll have this siege, and then we'll call it for tonight for Warhammer 2 Total War.
I have stepped into the realm of chaos.
Peace treaty. Hey, it's Azul! He's back! Just in time. Where are you, lad?
Finally.
Get into Kholek's army.
I'll ignore that.
Damn you! My friend!
Raise Sigma.
Alderbrand Ludenhoff didn't confederate with you? I suppose not.
Stormcrusher, yo!
Okay. Quick save. And we'll attack Talabheim. We could wait one more turn and cause some attrition damage, but... You know. Okay. Ah. Let's raise another city. It has been my pleasure. It has been mostly my pleasure to meet you all, though I have not a clue what your names are, and all of you look pretty much the same to me. And blank. Okay, so what have we got here? Steam tank. Knights of the Blazing Sun. Don't see those all the time. Demigryph Knights. Great swords. Yeah. Stuff and things. Our siege towers will help. We'll be able to actually assault the walls faster than we normally do. Prevent them from shooting all my infantry up. Our army has a good amount of dragon ogres in it. I'm actually rather pleased that we're able to kind of keep towards the theme of having Kholek. Have some dragon ogres and at least one dragon ogre Shaggoth in his army. Also keeping a bunch of infantry and some cavalry in there. A nice, pretty well balanced, I think. But the Great Unclean One apparently counts as a hero. Okay, start deployment. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put you here. You can assault the walls along here. Kholek can attack here. The other one can attack here. Two go there. Lots of corn. You lot can go there. You can go there. Dragon ogres can go behind them and prepare like that. Our Great Unclean One can go there. Oh, and our Plague Bearers. So, the Great Unclean One, you can probably see it from here. It's a retextured... what's it called? Chaos Spawn. Doesn't look that bad, really. I mean, the textures work, you know, the retexturing works pretty well on it. It looks a little... It's not as, like, bottom heavy as the Great Unclean ones are, but... And it's got the Law of Nurgle here as well. So, cool. It's also got Tide of Corruption. Is that different from Dream of Corruption? Let's see. 6 seconds breath. 6 seconds. No, I think it's just the same. But it's just an ability rather than a spell. Okay. Go there. Charge up. You lot can go here. I'm going to get you two to attack attack this tower. Go there. That. This. You two. Do that. Go there. You lot go there. Okay. Come on. Oh, I can't destroy that tower with... Oh, no, I can.
The living will join us.
Knock that wall. Knock that... No. Tower down. Okay. Go in there. Plague Bearers are no go infantry, so they can go up the walls.
Yes, kill them. To greatness.
Actually, don't go too close, because there's a lot of ranged units there. glorious rot, perhaps? Sure.
Finch's boom.
Oh god, a stink. Get to see the colours of Talabecland. Very bright. Red and yellow. It's pretty nice. Do we have any units with shields? We'll be able to see the emblem of Talabecland on them anywhere. You don't know whether they have any units with shields in this army. Pfft. It's just all great swords and halberdiers. No units with shields. Yeah. Oh well. Bit of a shame. Yeah, I mean, you know. I like their uniforms. Right. You can see some of it on these Pine Knights, I think. Perhaps? Or maybe not. Knights in the Blazing Sun. They look cool. Flaming lances. Skull Selles. Vermidia, Sol Invictus. Some Demigryph Knights. I've seen those. They've also got a steam tank over here. We're going to have to deal with again. Kholek! How do you feel about smashing another, you know, another clockwork trinket? Or steam-powered trinket. Actually, both attack the same section of wall. Get through it twice as quickly. You can get up there.
My magic is ready.
Miasma or Pestilence. Even more stink. Go over here. Stop getting shot. It's a good idea.
Climb their pitiful walls!
Just climb the walls. The faster you get onto the walls, the faster the slaughtering can begin. Ooh, actually, we haven't seen our Lord of Slaanesh. So there's our Chaos Lord of Slaanesh. He's got very pale skin, and he's got a coat. I can kind of see also they're sort of going for a kind of like a leather thing on his chest. I think it's just reskinned armor though. Maybe? Big dagger on it. An orc dagger. He's got a big rapier too, which is pretty neat looking. Is that from another unit? Oh, that's Slither Slash, isn't it? From Sigvald. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, nice texture work there. And the Slaanesh Sorceress, which I think it's supposed to be like a demoness or Slaanesh. It's got wild hair, a two-handed sword in one hand, and a staff. I think it's like a mixture of high elf, no, wood elf, like, yeah, spellsinger, and the sorcerer of the Dark Elves. You have an effect around your feet? No? You were just hit by a mortar. You were just hit by a mortar. Bonk! There goes the wall. Okay, everyone. Pile in. Oh, there's a master engineer. There's a master engineer getting smacked on the head by a Dark Crusher.
I am enraged. So be it.
Chaos scum! Get in. Let's see. What have we got on you, which we could cast? Increase weapon damage. Causes damage to all units. Increases their attack damage. Yeah. Or of acquiescence. Balls fear and lowers melee defense. Cast that there. So they're fighting better now, but they're taking damage. Wham! Bam! There goes their lord. All this just going through the walls. The Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is kind of injured. Fleshy abundance on it. More magic. Egrim. I'd completely forgotten about you during the battle. Zap. Ooh, you've got Stream and Putrescence as an ability. Tired of corruption.
Chaos Sorcerer! Arcane torment awaits! Pull back! Skulls for the skull throw!
Attack them. Attack them. You're almost likely going to die, but for the glory of chaos. Oh, you used it, did you? No, that's not it. Use it there. Oh, I see. I was confused because the portrait's not changing. Boom.
I am exalted! Exalted hero! This is our time! Table tower! This world will die! Slay every mortal!
Cultists. You can go up against
Charge!
what's it called? Great swords, can't you? Look at all this chaos. So much heresy. Kholek, Bloodthirster, Great Unclean One in the background there. Just makes me wish, or even more, as I've said before, just for when it all gets added. Smack. You haven't been fighting. Haven't even been fighting.
exalted hero! Attack the mortals!
Barbarous! Charge him! Charge them. Fire!
My God's call! Give
Over
me
here.
carnage!
Get over there. You can cast... Oop, I think they've routed. Yep. All that's left is to deal with the steam tank.
My God's call!
Maybe they haven't completely routed? No, they have. Kholek, come around here. You can cast Fleshy Abundance on him. Because he's rather badly injured. And we've got this steam tank to deal with. Okay, drink that, do that. And smack it. Come on, lad. Bam. There you go. Bonk. Bonk. I mean, it is a tank, you know. There we go. Victory! Anyone left? They've all fled? Mostly they've all fled. Okay, I didn't even bring my cavalry in. Oh well. Who cares? We didn't need it. A lot of fighting in the streets. Pyrrhic victory. Really? I suppose. Or just, you know, acceptable losses. Any Rachel around? I don't think so. Here at the moment. Well, thank you for the host. I was actually going to call it after this battle. Ah! It's greatly appreciated, though. I feel like you get Pyrrhic victories just because your army's low on numbers. Sometimes. We got the most kills there. 97 for the steam tank. I suppose it was shooting cannonballs at us the whole time. 50 for some of the Empire Knights. That's not too bad. They charged. Forsaken, probably. The fighting on the walls did pretty well. Yeah. 212 for the Plague Reapers. 182 for Kholek. 106 for the other Shaggoth. I have to give a name for the Shaggoth. Don't know. What's an appropriate name for a Shaggoth? Shaggy. Shoggy. 103 for the Great Unclean One. 43, 14. know. He hasn't really done anything of note. I don't have anything to draw on, which the Shaggoth would have possibly done, aside from knock down a few walls. And calling him something like Wallbreaker is kind of... Yeah, well. I like naming units, but only if there's a, like, you know, a tree behind it. Okay. How did our other armies fare? Most of your army didn't come into the battle. Yours did, but this didn't. You get the bloodletters in there. And yeah, a bit of that came in. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. You can get Loot Raise.
This serves their dark power.
Okay. Get glittering scales and a magister. Okay, so
You have my promise. Moving.
you move there.
My Lord Sinch agrees.
You move here.
A glorifying act.
Combine them. Fruit them. We're just gonna stack up on top of each other. Oh. Even more than we had before. I get the feeling the Empire is going to come and attack us next turn. I'm going to get on Kholek. Hard to find. Anyone else get any other levels? I don't think so. So, there's Sarthoril Everwatcher. He's possibly going to reach us. Exalted Knights Pole Arms.
I cannot.
Luther. Ramvoldus there with 11. That's not too bad. Elspeth von Draken.
Okay.
Stirland. Helmut Furbach, it's all the way down there.
I will
Balthasar Galt and Theoderic Galt are up there. So, yeah, I suppose... I don't really know. It's kind of difficult to destroy the Empire, because they recolonize so quickly. And, it's just like, you know... I mean, Chaos Corruption was high, but they didn't rebel. They get so many bonuses to public order that it's really not that much of an issue for the AI. And I only play on normal. It's going down there, but once I leave... Empire Sigma is love. Empire is life. It is certainly eternal. I mean, we've marched down here. We'd raised Altdorf, we raised Nuln. We raised Wurtbad. And, you know, they sort of follow behind us, because they won't attack us unless they feel that they've got overwhelming strength. So they sort of tail behind, taking the settlements. And if I go back, they just flee again. So, you can't really catch them. I can't assault their units. Assault her units. No. Critical failure. Well. Can't get much more of a dupe than that. Okay. Well, I'm going to save it here. And I think next time we'll end turn, because I feel like Sarthoriel's going to attack us, and I don't have time to do another battle like that. We've actually had quite a few battles. We've had the Battle of Nuln, Flensburg, we auto-resolved, Workbag we played, Talabecland we've played, so yeah, like 3 sieges, and a few land battles I think there was also, maybe. No, I don't think there was actually any land battles at all. It's hard to remember, it all blends into each other. But yeah, TOPPLED tribe have gone up there. My allies up here could coordinate themselves a bit more. We might have some Norskans helping us, but yeah. I mean, even Kislev is sort of partially owned by the Empire. Maybe we should just go and attack the Empire armies. The thing is, we do that, and they just recruit new ones. However, where would their major settlement be for recruiting units now? Wolfenburg would be getting up there. Castle Tempelhof or Castle Drakenhof, main ones now. $28 for buildings. Ugh. Okay. So yes, that will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War Kholek Suneater for today. A fair bit of stomping, a fair bit of destruction. And we get to see a bunch of the other units available to us in the mod. It's good fun. Some of the units were possibly a bit overpowered, but you know, I feel, at least for the moment, while the Empire is so over the top, it's kind of warranted. There's a Mountain Blade Warband mod called Full Invasion where you can play as the Empire Sigma. You're afraid it's your least favorite faction. Oh boy. I'd imagine they'd be rather plain compared to a lot of the other factions because, well, they got swordsmen, spearmen, halberds, great swords, Empire Knights. Can't imagine they'd have anything like demigryphs in Mountain Blade. Oh, Warband, right. Full Invasion. Okay, yeah, I was thinking Bannerlord. I think there's one. But there is a Warhammer mod for the Mountain Blade Warband. I've never really looked at it too close because it's difficult to get the factions Warband always has this feel for mods for Warband to me always have this feel that it's like it's the base game with different units over the top of it. Like you're wandering around the cities and it's all sort of Warband and I suppose that's kind of the point of a mod, just to modify the game, but it never really feels the whole way. It also has some gunpowder units. I don't know if Warhammer actually had those. The Empire has some gunpowder. They have handgunners, they have cannons and mortars, and some more complicated things. They actually have rockets as well, and a steam tank, but those are limited in number. Full Invasion is a multiplayer mod. Oh, okay. Other people try to defend against a large incoming army. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking of the single player mod. I forget what it's called. But, yeah. Anyway, will be it for Warhammer 2 Total War. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me